said, well, we need to operate. So, okay. So I went and they operated, and okay. Early in the morning, I was in the hospital. This doctor that I'd never seen before came in, and he just started talking. It was early in the morning. I was, I guess, under the anesthesia or whatever. And he began to give me his prognosis. And he told me, he said that I had, was it bladder cancer? It was bladder cancer, and you have cancer, and we'll have to take this out and do this and do that. And it, like I said, it was about 4 or 5 in the morning. Deneen wasn't there. He just came when I was there. And I looked at him and said, what? And I told him, I said, I don't believe nothing you saying. No, just stay with me now. And he said what he had to say, and then he left. Then Dr. Coomer, who had done the surgery, began to come, and they began to tell me that I had cancer. And so I started talking to the Lord. I said, Lord, I'm not that guy. And so they said, well, we'll see what happens. And they started BGS. Am I saying this right? What was it? BSG? Huh? BCG. Is that what you said? Okay. You can see, I don't, you know, I just show up. And so they started BCG, and I was to take 6 in succession and then wait, and then they would do a cystoscopy. Did I say that correctly? Okay. And that's when they put a camera in you, and, you know. So I went through that. And during the cystoscopy, they put the camera in. I saw more of me than I ever needed to see. And I remember when they, because I'm looking right at the monitor, and the doctor's looking at it, and he said, okay, we're in. I'm looking, and he says, I see this thing like cauliflower, like a flower mass. And the first thing he says, oh, okay, there's one, and let's see if there's more and whatnot. And now I'm looking. I don't know what it is, but when he finishes, he says, well, you have cancer. And we'll see what happens. We'll let you rest, and then we'll go back. And I said, Kim, the Holy Ghost wants you to pray for me. I didn't tell her anything. I said, now don't come praying doubting. You doubt nothing. And this girl went to praying. And she laid hands on me, and in my, said, Lord, heal him, heal him. Oh, yeah. Shanda baba baba basi. We went on to the doctor. And when I got there, I could hear a song. I didn't have time to teach it to him, but the song was Doubting Nothing. So we went into the office, and I went in the back, and they did the cystoscopy. Now, I told you the first time I could see it. This time I could see it again. When they went in, The doctor said, okay, there's nothing there. I knew what to look for. The doctor began to turn. He said, all right, well, let's look over here. And let's look. He said, now, there's nothing there. Now, it could be baked into the, I said, no, ain't nothing baked in nothing. Doubting. There's so much more I can say because the enemy wants to make us afraid of our future. Don't think for one moment, I'm telling you, we got to get ready for this new building. The devil said, you ain't even going to be around. I said, the devil is a lie. I'm going to be around. I'm not going to be sick. I'm not going to be on this. I'm not going to be. So you can tell all of the folk on YouTube trying to kill me off. I ain't going nowhere.